Lesson 20. Listen and repeat after me. To decide. She promised to decide. Please decide. He is deciding. She is deciding. It was decided. It will be decided. I decide. He decides. She decides. It decides. You decide. We decide. They decide. I decided. He decided. She decided. It decided. We decided. They decided. I will decide. He will decide. She will decide. It will decide. We will decide. They will decide. To add. To add something. She promised to add it. He promised to add it. To add. Please add it. He is adding it. It is adding it. It was added. It will be added. I add. He adds. She adds. It adds. We add. You add. They add. I added. He added. She added. It added. You added. We added. They added. To appear. She promised to appear. Appear. Please appear. He is appearing. I appear. He appears. She appears. It appears. You appear. We appear. They appear. Listen and repeat after me. I appeared. He appeared. She appeared. It appeared. You appeared. We appeared. They appeared. I will appear. He will appear. She will appear. It will appear. You will appear. We will appear. They will appear. To happen. She wanted it to happen. Happen. Please make it happen. Happening. It happened. It is happening. I happen. He happens. She happens. It happens. You happen. We happen. They happened. I happened. He happened. She happened. It happened. You happened. We happened. They happened. It will happen. He will happen. She will happen. It will happen. You will happen. We will happen. They will happen. To learn. She promised to learn. To learn. Please learn. Learning. He is learning. She is learning. We are learning. It is learning. They are learning. You are learning. I learn. He learns. She learns. It learns. You learn. We learn. They learn. I learned. He learned. She learned. It learned. You learned. We learned. They learned. I will learn. He will learn. She will learn. It will learn. You will learn. We will learn. They will learn. Listen and repeat after me. To hold. She promised to hold it. Hold. Please hold it. Holding. She is holding it. I hold. He holds. She holds. It holds. You hold. We hold. They hold. I held. He held. She held. It held. You held. We held. They held. I will hold. He will hold it. She will hold it. It will hold it. You will hold it. We will hold it. They will hold it. Listen and repeat after me. To let. She promised to let them in. Please let them in. Let. I let. He lets. She lets. It lets. You let. We let. They let. I will let. He will let. She will let. It will let. You will let. We will let. They will let. To see. She promised to see it. Please see it. Seeing. Seeing is important. Seen. It was seen. I see. He sees. She sees. It sees. You see. We see. They see. I saw. He saw. She saw. It saw. You saw. We saw. They saw. I will see. He will see. She will see. It will see. You will see. We will see. They will see. Listen and repeat after me. To spend. She's promised to spend something. Spend. Please spend something. Spending. He is spending. I spend. He spends. She spends. It spends. You spend. We spend. They spend. I spent. He spent. She spent. It spent. You spent. We spent. They spent. I will spend. He will spend. She will spend. You will spend. It will spend. We will spend. They will spend. Listen and repeat after me, putting words in their correct place. My name is John. I go home. John, he goes home. John goes home. Jane, she. Jane goes home. She goes home. The thing, like a dog. The dog goes home. The dog goes home. Jane and John. Jane and John go home. Jane and John go home. John and Mary go home. John and Mary go home. They go home. We go home. It goes home. She goes home. You go home. He goes home. I go home. Listen and repeat after me. He promised the house to me. He promised it to me. He promised the house to me. He promised it to me. I brought the instructions to you. I brought them to you. I brought the instructions to you. I brought them to you. His wife gave Mary the money. His wife gave Mary the money. His wife gave it to Mary. His wife gave it to Mary. They will give the car to you. They will give the car to you. They will give it to you. They will give it to you. He gave Jane the books. He gave Jane the books. He gave them to Jane. He gave them to Jane. Using the correct word. He goes. John goes. We go. John and I go. They go. John and Peter go. It comes. The bus comes. They come. The car and bus come together. She runs. Everyone runs fast. It works. Everything works today. He is. He is listening. It is. Something is strange. They were. Both children were good. They stand. All the people must stand.